All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call halal yum Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha HaKodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, that puts his word in truth and in sincerity. Back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. I want to get into Exodus, all right? Chapter 17, getting into Amalek, all right, the small hats, all right, and I think I'm gonna title this the world of the small hats is coming to an end, all right, which is a beautiful thing for the earth itself. The fact that, you know, the people that claim to be the Lord's chosen people, the imposters, the devil, you know, the wicked of the earth, are being stripped from power, all right, slowly but surely. You know, them, you know, the whole world is eventually going to come against them. Excuse me. And you see the world coming against them, you know, slowly but surely, the whole world is coming against Amalek. You know, airing out grievances that they have with them, showing the hypocrisy with this whole situation with Palestine, the conflict and the war that's going on with the Israelis and the Palestinians. You know, the hypocrisy is being displayed on all levels, okay? And eventually, you know, the world is gonna fight back against Amalek, all right, against those small hats, those Muslim nations over in the Middle East, all right, and in the East, are gonna eventually, you know, take up arms and let the nukes fly, man. And America is gonna be caught up in the middle of that because of its undying love for those demons over there in the Holy Land. All right. So the way the world feels about them small hats is all biblical. All right. We're going to get some scriptures. First and foremost, the way the Heavenly Father feels about them is you know, way more crucial than we can feel on the earth. The Lord don't like them gutter rats. All right. So here in Exodus 17, and I'm gonna start at 13. It says, and Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. All right. So our forefather Joshua had war with Amalek. All right. The people that's over in the Holy Land. And at one point in time, us Israelites, we actually went to war against those people, all right? And you know, through the Spirit of the Lord, you know, our forefather Joshua, all right, and the armies of Israel were able to discomfort those Amalekites, all right? It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Okay, so the Lord is going to utterly do away with the tribe of Amalek, with the, you know, with the Edomites, period, but the tribe of Amalek. All right, because they're the ones that's controlling the earth. They're the ones that got control of everything. They're the ones that spin the narrative via the media to appear to be, excuse me, always favorable for them. Okay, just how they're trying to spin a narrative and say, oh, there's all these little babies getting their heads chopped off, Israeli babies, small hat babies getting their heads chopped off, and this, that, and the third, but there's no proof of any of it. But there is proof of dead Palestinian children, lifeless, laid out, you know, on the concrete. The fathers holding their children lifeless in their arms. There is proof of that. Okay. So, and then another thing, you got them small hats, damn, dipping their ammunition in pork fat and pig fat, so that way, whatever Palestinian they kill won't be permitted 70 versions when they according to what they believe when they get to heaven or the afterlife or whatever the hell they believe in. All right, now that's just a damn demon for you, man. Meanwhile, they're supposed to be the chosen people. If you're supposed to be the chosen people, why are you fondling with pork, man? Pork fat. Like that's just demonic, man. Okay, but that just shows you the hypocrisy of those people, and their actions merit them being destroyed from off the planet, man, from the face of the planet. Okay, blotted off the face of the earth forever, man. That's a fitting judgment for the devil according to the Bible. Okay. Next, let me grab well, actually, let me read on. Well, no, I think that was it. Okay. Yeah, let me get this here in Numbers 24. All right, this is Numbers 24 and 18. And it says, and Edom shall be a possession, Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Okay, in the NLT it reads, Edom will be taken over, and Seir, its enemies, will be conquered, while Israel marches on in triumph. All right, now the scriptures tell you that Judah shall possess Edom. All right, meaning the land of Edom is going to be given over to the tribe of Judah. All right, Judah being, the arch enemy of the Amalekites, of the Edomites, is the so-called Negro. All right, the tribe of Judah. That's the arch enemy of Esau, Edom. Amalek in particular, because the chief of the small hats, or excuse me, the chief of the Edomites are the small hats, the tribe of Amalek, which are the small hats. That's the head tribe for the Edomites, the nation of Edom. All right, and the head tribe for the nation of Israel is Judah, the so-called Negro. Okay, so when Esau is put into captivity, all right, and then serves that punishment, and then we do away with them as a nation, all right, when we burn them up, that land by default is going to be given to the Judites. Okay, so our borders will be enlarging, will be enlarged. Okay, verse 19, it says, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Okay, it says, and when he looked on Amalek, all right, and that's referring to Yahushua. Okay, because out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, all right, which Yahushua is the entity, the power that's going to have dominion over the whole earth. It tell you that in the book of Isaiah. Okay, it tells you that it's not going to be left to other people, all right, to another nation. Once the kingdom, all right, is translated from Esau, Edom, Amalek in particular, to the Israelites, all right, via Yahweh Shai, you know, we're never going to be in a situation to where we're going to go down, be in slavery, and we're waiting on the Savior to bring us back up to our proper righteous state ever again. We're not going to be in that situation ever again, man. All right, once Yahweh Shai gets that rulership, that's all she wrote. Okay, as the saying goes, that's all she wrote. Now, verse 20, it says, "And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever." All right. Now, when you look up that word first, it goes into chief. All right. So Amalek is the first of the nations. He gets the choice of everything. They control everything. They control the diamond district, the entertainment industry, you know, the sports industry. You know, they control you know, the planet, huh? Just like it. They control the planet. Alright? They control the planet. You know, it's like it, man. Pardon me, I'm a little tired, man. Been up since 2:30 for work and whatnot. Gotta do what you gotta do. But anyways, they control everything. If you want to do the small hatch was behind the whole pandemic, man. All right, so if you want to do something, all right, on this planet, it's got to be pretty much approved by the small hats. Because if they don't approve of it, you know what I'm saying, you ain't doing it. All right, on a certain scale, so to say. Okay, look at Kanye West. All right, which that whole situation was all, you know, smoke and mirrors. But that just goes to show you the strong arm of the law. All right, which is all wicked. You know, the small hats got their crypto Jews all over the place, man. Whether they crypto Jews or just flat out small hats, they're everywhere. Okay. Which you know, allows them to have the liberty of running amok in the Holy Land. Okay, why is that? Why can they do all kind of wickedness in the Holy Land? They can do it because they control the planet, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If the so-called white man ain't the devil, with the small hats in the Holy Land being the chief of the devil, all right, the chief devil himself, who is, man? You see that the Palestinians can't even defend themselves without you know, being condemned, man. That's like somebody slapping you in the face, spitting in your face, you know, killing your kids right in front of you. All right, you know what I'm saying? Just murder your whole family. 444 on this car, bro. I thought y'all watching that shot. Murder your whole family right in front of you. You can't even. You better not shed a tear. That's the situation them Palestinians is in right now. Which they're heathens too, but amongst them, you got a lot of Israelites as well. 444 on another car, bro. I thought y'all watching that shot. That's the spirit. All right, which you got a lot of Israelites, all right, amongst those Palestinians, man. You know, but for the most part, to hell with them. All right, because they're heathens. All right, now like I said, you got some Israelites that's mingled amongst them, but the Palestinians themselves are not the people of the Lord, and they don't belong in that land anyways. Which is why the Lord is using one heathen to destroy another. Okay? Alright, but they're in a situation to where they can't even fight back, man. Alright, they're trying to fight back in the Western world. Alright? The Western countries are condemning them for doing that, man. Which is absurd, man. Now, you got countries in the East and in the Middle East, so to say, all right, the Arab countries and Russia that are condemning the acts of the Israelis and know that those Palestinians can't defend themselves properly. Okay, so eventually, those Arab countries is going to ally with the Palestinians and step up and do something and defend them. Okay, which that's all what them small hats want anyways. They're trying to draw all the nations into a war so that way they can target Iran. Okay, because Iran is on their hit list, just like Iraq was, Afghanistan, Syria. Okay, what their plan is, it's all gonna backfire, man. It's just a matter of time. And we're watching it progressively build up to, you know, the Lord is showing them Amalekites that they're stupid. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna read that one more time. Numbers 24 and 20. It says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. All right. So that being their judgment explains why they're going so hard to just destroy, to just be in a constant state of war, man. Because that's what they're in. They're in a constant state of war, man. Okay. Let me see. Did I read that? Exodus 17. Yeah, okay, my bad. I should have read more of this. Exodus 17, and I'm gonna pick up at 15. It says, and Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi, for he said, all right, this is what the Heavenly Father said pertaining to them small hats. Because the Lord has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right, that's why every generation, okay, since 1948, when them gutter rats, or even before then, but from 1948, let's just start with 1948. Since they got in that land, every generation, okay, it's been war. So the people that got into that land, the small ants that got into that land, that was old and they died, and then you know you had another generation born, you know, then another generation born, like every 10 years, so to say. So let's say with every 10, 15 years is, you know, between 10 and 25 years, somewhere around there is a generation. Every generation that has been born over there in that land has seen war, experienced war. All right, because they don't belong there. And that's and the Lord knew that they was going to be in that land in the latter days, which is why, you know, and on top of them just being the devil, all right, the chief nation or tribe that the spirit of the spirit of Satan deals with. Okay, the planet by nature is contrary to them gutter rats. All right, nations just have a natural conflict with those small hats, man. Okay, and the Lord put that sign upon them that there was going to be war, you know, with Amalek from generation to generation to show you who does that fit. The same way the curses were placed upon us as Israelites to show us who we were or who we are, you know, all the marvelous and wonderful things that the Israelites did in the ancient world in times past. Okay, those same people will be under curses, as it says in the book of Deuteronomy 28, that those is going to be a sign for us. So curses, all the curses that we suffer as Israelites, from the so-called Mexican to the so-called Puerto Rican, so-called Guatemalan, so-called Panamanian, Cuban, Colombian, Chilean, Argentinian, you know, West Indian, Haitian, Negro, Native American, Indian, you know, Seminole Indian, all right, and if I forgot a tribe, Salakia, all right, but all those curses are upon us for a sign to bring us to remembrance of who we are. So the same way we can do that, that's the same way we can pinpoint, okay, everybody hates these mother effers and have, you know, and these people just are constantly in a state of war, and they're in the Holy Land. Oh no, y'all don't belong there. Something ain't right with that. Okay, because according to the scriptures, when we get in that land, the nations ain't going. When the true Israelites get in that land, the nations ain't gonna learn war anymore. It ain't gonna be no new. All right, this is a new battlefront. This is when back in Vietnam, war was fought, you know, in the jungle. So you had those BDUs, you know, battle dress uniform. All right, the green, the brown, black, you know, tan. All right. Well, guess what? When the war shifted to the Gulf War, all right, it was a whole new system of battle that soldiers had to, you know, learn to you know, keep up with modern warfare. The same way when war got shifted over to Afghanistan and Iraq, you know, the battlefront changed and the system of war changed too. It got updated. So in the kingdom, we ain't gonna be doing that. Okay, no, we're going to get some more bites now. So you know, we gotta watch out for panda bears and koalas, you know, because they, you know, they've been giving them GMOs, and you know what I'm saying, they taught them how to, you know, use bamboo sticks to, you know, just, you know, I'm being facetious, but it ain't gonna be nothing like that. It ain't gonna be okay, now going to war against the Ammonites, and you know, we gotta watch out for their dragon kite, you know, origami that they fly with kamikaze bombers. You know, they're kites, but they got a bomb strapped to them, and you know what I'm saying, or some damn that balloon that was flying over America, the balloons and shit that was spying on America supposedly. You know, earlier this year in the summer, you know, it ain't gonna be none of that, man. The nations ain't gonna learn war anymore. The world is gonna be completely content with just relaxing. All right. Now the slaves, they gonna be getting their ass beat. They gonna be in hardcore slavery. But even at that, they gonna realize that that's what they deserve, man. Okay? But we're not an unmerciful people, so there's going to be a structure, a righteous structure to the way we as Israelites hold these other nations accountable in slavery, right? But these nations ain't going to learn war anymore, man. War is going to be the furthest thing from people's minds, man. All right? But that's why we got to get rid of Esau, because leave it up to Esau, nah, he don't want that. You know, there was some video on our YouTube short or something like that of some African, you know, a West African it had to be. It was like a little voiceover or something. It was kind of popular some months ago. But he was saying, what he said? He said, I don't want peace. I want war. Always. Like, that's a damn demon, man. The nigga said, I don't want peace. I want war. Always. Like, nigga, like you always want to be in a state of war? 144 on this car. Look at that, man. Hey, through the elect, that's how this earth is going, you know, via Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, should I say. Okay? Using the chosen, the elect, to police the planet, clean the planet up. That's how righteousness and peace is going to be, you know, installed back in the earth, man. Which is very much needed, man. It's needed. Very, 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 very bad, man. All right. And hold on. The heck is this? That was weird. Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the sea. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right. So once again, that's why we see Amalek going so hard, doing what they doing, because they know they got a short time, man. They got a projected date, time frame that they want to see their new world order crowned with success, fully implemented, everybody chipped up. You know what I'm saying? They know when you're sleeping. They know, you know, how fast your heart is beating, if you in REM sleep or not. You know, they want to know all that, man. Okay? What you thinking? Okay? They want to know all that. And they you know, they want to speed the process up with accomplishing that. Okay? But the Lord is going to highly disappoint them. Okay? But the point is that they're coming down with great wrath, because they got but a short time, man. And that great wrath that they're coming down with, it ain't just gonna stop with them Palestinians. Nah, they're gonna spread that evil throughout the whole planet. They're gonna make the whole planet feel it. Okay? They're gonna make the whole planet feel it. Now, real quick, this is 2nd Ezra 6, and I'm gonna start with 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the part of the sunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? All right, so when is the end of Esau's world coming, and when is the beginning of the world of the Israelites coming? All right, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, which we know that story, all right, in Genesis. It It says, for Esau is the end of the road, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? So Esau is the end of the road, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're living in the last days of Esau's rule. Alright? In his hegemony, in his eon, his uninterrupted period of rule. Alright? This is his period to shine and do his thing and just be a demon, a devil, all right, and just work evil on the earth. Okay, but our forefather Jacob holding Esau's heel at birth is a representation of what we're experiencing now. All right, Esau thought, hey, all right, them niggas is dead. We got them in slavery. They don't know who they is, so on and so forth. And then we woke up to this truth, and Esau forgot that. You know what I'm saying? Jake know how to shoestring tackle. Okay? Jake know how to shoestring tackle. It's just like one of them, you watch football, it might be a certain play where you know, it can be a decent corner, you know, a decent cornerback, but the running back, you know, he just give you that Marshawn Lynch treatment. Put that helmet right in your chest and run your ass over. Bah! You know what I'm saying? Truck your ass. Alright, now you got trucked, but you know what I'm saying? You better get that shoestring tackle. Yeah, you hit the ground, but you know, you hit them ankles. Alright, you trucked me, but you ain't about to just run off. You know what I'm saying? That's the stake that Esau found himself in. You know, he had us, you know, even still to this day, you know, in captivity, oppressed. But the prophets of the Heavenly Father is the ones through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we shoestring tackling Esau. And he forgot all about that. Okay? And that's how he's going fall short of his enterprise being crowned with success and scoring that touchdown, man. In fact, he's going to fumble. And therefore, the kingdom is going to be translated from one people to another, from them to us. This is the end of the small hatch world, man. And it's beautiful to see, because now they're just like a rat, just like a rat. Their back is, you know, against the wall. They're in a corner. They ain't got nowhere to go, and they just freaking out. Pretty soon, you know, they're gonna start lashing out and attacking people, man, and playing the victim, crying them weak ass crocodile tears, man. But you know, like I seen here at the University of Washington, man. You got there's a protest last week. I want to say Friday, where you had some small hat, well, the Palestinians were protesting the injustice that those people in Palestine is suffering. But you had some Israelis, all right, some small hat chicks, college students that came up to the school, one of the school administrators or something like that. He's in charge of something, I forget, but it's a so-called Negro. But they're complaining to him about the Palestinians being able to protest, and they're crying crocodile tears. One chick's like, "Oh, they want to kill our people. They want to kill us all. They're murdering babies and chopping babies' heads off and all this shit." And it's like, you can see that it's all bullshit. She wasn't even crying real tears. She just wanted just being a devil, man. All right, so man, fuck Amalek. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, shalom.